You may be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the 2017 Princeton High School graduation ceremony. My name is James Lovelady. I'm the principal at the high school. It's been an amazing journey with these kids. There's some of these kids that I had the opportunity to be their PE teacher in elementary school. So there's some of these kids that I've been with since third grade, fourth grade, even as junior high as their assistant principal. And now at high school, I get to stand here in front of everyone and see them graduate. I can only imagine what it feels like as a parent or a grandparent or a friend or family member of what it feels like to see your child walk through that door knowing that they've been working so hard towards something and they are achieving that tonight. Princeton High School has a lot to celebrate this year as students continued to perform at an extremely high level in all areas of academics and extracurricular involvements. This is in large part to the efforts of not only our students, but our teachers, coaches, sponsors, and mentors. We would also like to acknowledge the dedication and hard work of our school board. School board members, if you could please rise. Please give them a round of applause for their hard work. Y'all gotta stand too. Thank you. Although I don't want to keep you here all night, I can't ignore the impressive list of achievements for 2016, 2017, so I'm going to do my best to mention a few of the highlights of these accomplishments. Students burned up the road to several state contests this year, including powerlifting, the horse judging team, Skills USA, choir for the first time in program history, the bass fishing team, CX debate and cross country with the bronze medal for band. Two different medals for the same athlete in track and 2 state champions for UIL academics. But Princeton High School students aren't limited to stated appearances, as the speech and debate team is once again headed to nationals for the 17th time. They are also joined by 2 of our CAPE program's HVAC students. It's not just competitions that our students excel in, as 2 of our students will leave tonight with not only a diploma from Princeton High School, but they've earned their associate's degree from College through our dual credit program. In addition, other students graduate ready for the next level because of training through our CAPE programs, including all of our nursing students who are now certified nurse assistants. We have an amazing group of seniors. We will truly miss them. I would like everyone to stand right now and give them a round of applause for everything they've done this year. Thank you. I'd like to now introduce Hunter Peacher, our 2017 class president, and Callie Burton, our 2017 class secretary, to lead us in the pledges.
Everyone please stand, and gentlemen, remove your caps. Face the American flag, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Face the Texas flag. Salute, pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for the national anthem sung by the PHS choir. Please remain standing for the invocation. I am Alex Adams, reporter for the class of 2017. Please bow your heads for the invocation. Dear Heavenly Father, help us, the class of 2017, to not look forward in fear to the changes in life. Rather, may we look to the future full of hope and faith, because as changes arise, I trust you will lead us safely through all things. I trust that you will guide each and every graduate today to serve you with their talents and glorify you with their accomplishments, Lord. With you, we shall not fear what may happen tomorrow, but find comfort in your faithfulness, your love, and your grace, Lord. I pray that you give us graduates clarity and focus to walk boldly into the adventures to come, to be fearless in the pursuit of what sets our souls on fire. I have faith, Lord, that you will fill us with love and strength and courage for the days ahead. Put us at peace and give us the grace to put aside all worries. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Everyone, please be seated.
Tonight, I'm honored to introduce our guest speaker. She is a 1998 graduate of Princeton High School. She received her bachelor's degree in 2002 at Hardin-Simmons University in Abilene and received a doctorate in dental surgery in 2006 from the University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio. She went on to start her own private practice in Fort Worth. The 2016 edition of Fort Worth magazine named her as one of the top doctors and top dentists and had the honor of being named recipient of the prestigious award of 40 Under 40 in Fort Worth. She enjoys volunteering her time for various charities such as Christina's Smile, Save a Smile, and various Christian Medical and Dental Association mission trips. She attends Christ Chapel Bible Church and is married to Matthew Morris, an insurance broker for the Gus Bates Company. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to our guest speaker, Dr. Sarah Morris.
Thank you, Mr. Lovelady, for that introduction. And as he said, my name is Sarah Morris. A little bit about me is that I moved to Princeton in 3rd grade, and not too long ago, I was sitting in the same chair that you were in. And it just didn't come easy to me, and I'm sure it didn't come easy to any of you as well. I'm dyslexic. I have been half deaf for over 30 years. I just had my 6th surgery a couple weeks ago to hopefully hear again. And I was raised by a single mom. And so I want you to understand that even through all those hardships, I was still able to achieve my goals. I've learned that suffering and adversity are sobering tools that can redirect and transform my life and your life. It's all just about how you look at things. And so I'm sure we all know a guy named Steve Jobs. In a commencement speech that he spoke in, he even said personally that failure can free you from your fear to succeed. So even if you fail, it's okay. Just keep trying. Lastly, there's this amazing woman. Her name is Sister Madonna Mutter. She's 86 years old, and she is, I've lost count of how many she's finished, but she is an Ironman triathlon finisher. And she's been quoted as saying, "The only failure is not to try." So what I'm trying to encourage and challenge each of you at this graduation in the years to come is some short-term goals. I want each of you to write down 2 to 3 short-term goals for the next 3 to 5 years. And I don't want you to put them in your pocket or shove them in your purse to forget about them. I want you to actively pursue these goals. Put them on your mirror, remind yourself of them, because with them, if you pursue them, you will find greatness. I also want to ask that you find 1 or 2 of your friends to help you on this journey and hold you accountable to those goals that you've set. When you get back together for your class reunions in 5 or 10 years, my 20th is coming upon us, you can share what you've achieved and then so much more. I'm blessed to be able to say, like Mr. Lovelady said, that I was able to go away to college, but I would come home every summer and work and take classes at Collin County Community College to continue to persevere and work towards my goal that I set. And I was able to receive my bachelor's and eventually doctorate degree. I finally achieved a goal that I set in 8th grade in Miss Betty Benjamin's science class. And it was super fulfilling, so fulfilling to achieve a goal that I had set 22 years earlier. And I want that for each of you. I want you to have that sense of fulfillment. But you've got to set the goals, and you can do anything that you put your mind to. So I say this story so you understand you can make goals and forget about them. Anybody can do that. But if you remind yourself of them, you have accountability, and you pursue them with your whole heart, they can be achieved. So it's when you don't care about goals, when you don't really you kind of get a little lazy, you don't care about your future, is when you get stagnant. So I really want to challenge you to realize your potential, because the education, the wonderful, phenomenal education that you have here at Princeton can really set you apart, and I'm a living example of that. So you can do anything you put your minds to. For those of you who are introverts, I don't want you to lose sight of what teamwork is and working with others. It's really easy in this day and age to be inwardly focused and maximize your potential on your own, but there's so much more out there when you can tap into the resources of others. So don't forget, teamwork is essential for success. For all of you extroverts, and that's me that I'm talking to, I'm right there with you, don't forget to listen. And I mean that with kindness. Just don't forget to listen. Sometimes we get caught up in listening to ourselves and our great ideas and what we think might be best. But sometimes just to listen can be the wisest choice. That being said, I also want to encourage you to be aware of what you put on social media. It's so important these days to have a cause or a platform or some sense of worth in society. But be cautious about what you put out there, because it can be used for the good and it can be used for the bad. And I, as an employer, know full well that when I'm hiring or I'm interviewing someone, the first place I look is their Instagram or their Facebook, and I want to see what their presence is on social media. So just make some good choices and be smart on how you treat people. I want to encourage you to be transparent in this day of electronics. I want you to be present in the moment. When you're talking to someone, look them at the eyes. When you're out with friends, put the smartphones down and just really take in the moment before it slips by. So right now I want you to look to your left, and I want you to look to your right. These are your friends. Good job, by the way. These are your friends that have been with you through this journey, and hasn't it been wonderful? I'm so proud of each and every one of you. But I want it just to really sink in. I don't just want you to go through the motions today. Now I want you to look out into the audience around you. where your parents, your friends, and all your loved ones are. Yeah. We're really, thank y'all. We're really celebrating this accomplishment with you. We really, really are. And we're here for you. These are the people who have carried you through, who have encouraged you, and they're going to continue to. So I want you to go forth knowing that. But you're going to need them, because these goals that we're talking about, they're not always going to be easy to achieve. And so you're going to need that support. You're going to need that accountability. So again, I just want to challenge you. Strive for the goal that your heart desires, whether it be big or whether it be small. Just keep pushing forward towards them. So in setting these goals, though, we've done lots of studies on happy people. So happy people aren't the ones that have the best of everything, but those that make the best of everything they have. So just keep that in mind as you walk in this new chapter of your life. And thank you so much for listening to me and letting me be a part of this memory. I feel so honored, and I just hope that you leave this year with great expectations and gratitude. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Richard Boring. I'm an assistant principal at Princeton High School. Stop it. It's my privilege to introduce this year's Principal's Excellence Award. This is the first year for such an award, and it goes to a student who stands out to administration for his excellence in academics and extracurricular activities. This individual has been a member of the UIL band, debate, and math teams, placed second in the UIL current events state competition. He is graduating high school tonight with an associate's degree in general science from Collin College and will attend the University of Texas at Dallas to study chemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Princeton High School's first recipient of the Principal's Excellence Award, Yash Khalik.
All right. Thank you for recognizing me. This speech is going to be mostly extemporaneous. No, for real, the printer gave me a bad copy. Script machine broke. But anyway, it's been quite the effort to get up here. Both the conditions to get the award and the 10 hours I took to write this speech. But that effort pales in comparison to the collective struggle of the class of 2017. I'd like to dedicate this to you all, to the people that gave life everything they had, to the people that made school worth going to, and to the people who literally cannot even right now. In light of this great moment, the greatest statement of irony would be to say, hey, hello, bye, and just leave. That is what I intend to do. Ha! Psych. The fun's just getting started. Thank you. This microphone isn't built for short people like me. So, speaking of fun, I want to thank everyone that's put up with my humor, funny or otherwise, for the last few years. Special shout out to Mr. Riggins for allowing me to draw Pingu memes on this board and for upholding the immortal science of overused jokes. To a greater extent, I would like to say the same about the debate department and all the students in it. It's been quite the ride. I mean this quite literally, given how long the bus trips are. From breaking hotel room light bulbs to arguing about the Great Lakes, it's been an honor to drive Mr. Smith balder than he already is. To disallow him and our other coaches, Mr. Seefeld and Miss Olson, the opportunity to finally experience tranquility. Finally, let's hear it for everyone's favorite math teacher, Mr. Bonchbach, without whose help I don't think I could have gotten a 5 on the AP Calculus exam my freshman year or to win at UIL Mathematics. No question has gone answered, no concern has gone unheard, and I can definitely credit him towards being here tonight. So over the last few years of school, I've learned a few other important things. Success is a combination of effort and luck. It's a fact of life. You're not always going to get what you want, but if you put your heart into it, you can get it your way. And I don't just mean going to Burger King. On the other hand, keep in mind that without luck or the help of others, some things are just insurmountable. Rather than looking down on people who have it bad with, if I can do it, so can you, I've grown to recognize that everyone is fighting their own struggle in some form or another. We need to be wary of when unfairness and exploitation is going on, but we also need personal initiative to resist it. When faced with adversity, far too often we give up. We resign. We flip over the Monopoly board when we land on a hotel on Boardwalk. I can offer you an egg in such trying times, but it's you that has to stay on that grind. Marching season, as great as band is, was absolutely killer when trying to study to get a full associate's degree and going on debate at the same time. The 2 semesters I went through it was all around exhausting, but admittedly invaluable. The experience scares me when I think about it, but I've learned a lot. No matter how horribly it grinds your gears, you have to do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Some people dream of success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. So just, number 2 is the importance of being observant. There is no definite formula for this when considering the following code. Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. How many light bulbs does it take to screw in a people? The answer is 27. 27 is equal to 3 times 9. This means I'll have 2 number 9s and a number 9 large. A number 9 at McDonald's is the Filet-O-Fish combo. You know what else is fishy? That no one has ever been able to solve for the Roswell UFOs. Returning to the number 9, 9 is equal to 3 times 3, or 3 squared. You have 3 9s, which means 3 squares of 3 by 3. That's a cube. Mathematically, a pyramid is 1/3 of a cube, and when you subtract them, what remains of a cube is a flat sheet with a trail under it, kinda like a flying saucer. This means aliens built the pyramids, and the McDonald's menu knew about this all along. To find these hidden truths in the world, it's important to always keep learning and to think about what's going on. Third, remember to keep things fun. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all, underneath the deep blue sea. Without fun, school would not have been what it was. It is my belief that good times are like mushrooms. You can't have them without innately being a fungi. Now, some care more about humor than others, but the overall trend that it's better with friends than without them. Oh, except the TV show. That's the exception. With our end in the public education system, we're splitting into our own paths in life. Some people that we have known for years can't be there anymore. We need to stay close to our roots, but also move on. That's a very difficult balance to make. Going forward, go find friends who are never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to run around and desert you, who are never going to make you cry, never going to say goodbye, never going to tell a lie and hurt you. Finally, I would like to announce my intentions to run for president in 2036. is going to be the greatest platform ever. See, I am going to make raisins grape again. We must free our shriveled up buddies from the confines of bran cereal and yogurt coating. We must stand in unity with all grapes, red, white, and if you can find them, blue. But pick and choose, I'm not gonna whine. Love all grapes, they're so very fine. By taking a bold step and raising the roof, we only have the world to win. But that's enough of that. I would like to end you off with the words of a wise American poet. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. As always, keep life fun, keep enjoying that avocado toast, and keep enjoying that cup of covfefe.
Yosh, you've set the bar high. Thanks a lot. Good evening. I'm Jeff Coburn, one of the assistant principals here at Princeton High School. Tonight I have the honor and privilege to introduce a truly remarkable young lady. She's proven throughout her years at Princeton High School to be a very dedicated, hard-working student and community member. During her high school career, she's competed in many extracurricular activities, which have included cheerleading and basketball. As a student at Princeton High School, Brittany has achieved A honor roll throughout all 4 years. She has served as the Vice President of the Student Council and is an active member of the National Honor Society. This fall, she will be continuing her education at Texas Tech University, where she plans to major in biochemistry with the goal of becoming a plastic surgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you Princeton High School's 2017 Salutatorian, Miss Brittany Diaz Ochoa.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know how I'm going to top Yosh's, but I'm just going to say mine. Tonight, I'd like to start off by thanking the Princeton administration and my teachers for making this possible for me. If it wasn't for your help and guidance, giving this speech would have never been a reality for me. Princeton High School has opened up many opportunities for me. I am grateful for the many extracurricular activities this school has had to offer for the past 4 years. The memories I made on the court with the basketball team and on the sidelines with the cheerleaders will stay with me forever. Being able to give back to the community through National Honor Society and Student Council events was an amazing privilege. And although I forgot to attend the only meeting held, I'm sure being a part of the Lettuce Club would have been life-changing. I have had the privilege of being a part of the close-knit community found on campus. This cozy feeling can be found throughout the entire town of Princeton. It is something I will miss dearly when I go off to college. Thank you for giving me a place to call home. This speech is not so much for myself, but for my parents, Hubert and Judith Diaz, for everything they have done for me. My parents while working up to the beauty of the American dream, fought through many obstacles to ensure a better life for my siblings and I, for which I am eternally grateful and in debt. Everything I am and everything I will be is because of them. Everything I do for them. With the educational opportunities they made possible for me, I hope to one day repay them for everything. I hope to someday make them at least half as proud of me as I am of them. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being the best role models a child could ask for. Saying I have some big shoes to fill is an understatement. Mom, Dad, this speech is for you. There are no words that can express how grateful I am to you, but I will do my best in the words that are closest to your heart. Mamá y papá, estoy eternamente agradecida y en deuda con ustedes. Todo lo que soy y lo que seré es por ustedes. Todo lo que hago, lo hago para ustedes. Espero un día poder pagarles por las oportunidades que hicieron posible para mí y para mis hermanos. Ustedes lograron hacer mucho con lo poco que tenían. Espero un día hacerlos orgullosos de mí como yo estoy orgullosos de ustedes. Gracias, mamá y papá, por ser unos padres ejemplares. Los quiero mucho y ese discurso es para ustedes. The American dream has been pursued since the founding of this great nation. My parents, as many before them and in present times, came to America with a dream. They envisioned a better life for themselves and their family. Their passion and determination are what motivated them to push through the many obstacles they faced. My father worked every day from sunrise to sunset. He took on this hard-working lifestyle in America from the young age of 16. My father worked 12 hours every day as a painter to support himself and my mother, as well as the siblings he left back home in Mexico. My mother remained with my dad through the toughest of times when he had nothing to offer her. From the moment they got married and chose to immigrate to America, my mother made my father's dream her own. She took it upon herself to make sure he had everything he needed to make his day easier and vision possible, whether it was a meal, a clean set of clothes, or a shoulder to lean on after a rough day. My mother was the backbone of not only their relationship, but my father's dream as well. Making something out of nothing in the United States is the greatest reward an immigrant can achieve. The journey they went through set the gold standard for my siblings and I. For those of you who might have a similar story, it is up to us to continue the legacy our parents left before us, to turn their unfinished dreams into realities. Well, I know for a fact my siblings are probably feeling left out right now, so I'd like to give a special shout out to my goofy-looking siblings. Pedro, growing up, you were more than an older brother for me. You were my best friend. Thank you for the endless childhood memories we have together. I hold them all dearly, and yes, that includes the time you put me in the washing machine. Tahiri, I am grateful for your many words of wisdom. Thank you for helping me prepare for college by reminding me of the many deadlines and requisites I need done before fall. I hope to follow in your footsteps and someday make it into a medical school as well. To my niece, Janelyn, you are the smartest, kindest, and most mature 10-year-old I know. I hope you continue to lead yourself with your heart. And to my 6-month-old nephew, you bring a bundle of joy to the family. Keep on growing, little buddy. He's actually crying right now. And lastly, to Zach, thank you for always being my shoulder to lean on. And as the song goes, life with you makes perfect sense. You're my best friend. I really thought about singing that, but decided to just leave it to Tim McGraw because I can't sing to save my life. Thank you, all of you, for always being there for me. Each of you have left an everlasting mark on my heart and soul. I love you all, and thank you for being a part of my life. It would be easy to say that we are all just another brick in the wall at Princeton High School, but that is far from the truth. We have all left a mark in the school. Our athletes have fought for victory on many fields, courts, and tracks. Win or lose, the Panther print remains. Our band members have much to look back on as well. I think saying the band kids accomplished a ton during their 4 years at high school is something we can all agree on. Our UIL academic team, as well as the countless other successful groups and organizations on our campus, also contributed to the legacy left at Princeton High School by the class of 2017. We each, as individuals, have engraved what will be remembered of us as a whole. But here is not where our journey ends, but instead it is where it begins. I, like many of my fellow classmates, will continue my education elsewhere in the fall. Some of us have chosen the big school route, such as UT or A&M, while others are pursuing their passions at smaller schools like McPherson. Some of us will attend trade schools, join the military, or head straight into the workforce. Whichever path you choose to take, I hope you all follow it with your heart. As Tim Cook said, for the most important decisions in your life, trust your intuition, and then work with everything you have to prove it right. I want everyone, graduates and guests alike, to never forget that life's a climb, but the view is worth it. I'd like to thank you all for listening, and fellow graduates, please remember that once a Panther, always a Panther. Peace out, class of 2017.
Good evening. I am Clint Sadler, one of the assistant principals, thank you, here at Princeton High School. And it is my honor and privilege to introduce our valedictorian to you tonight. This young man excelled in the classroom, as proven by achieving honor roll each of his 4 years of high school while taking AP and college courses. He has been an active member of the National Honor Society for 3 years. While achieving these lofty academic goals, he also represented his school and community through excellence in athletics. During this time, he participated in football, track, and powerlifting at the varsity level, earning all district, all state, and all state academic honors in football. He also accepted an invitation to the Texas High School All-Star football game to be played in a couple of weeks. He dedicated his free time to help Godwin Elementary, umpire Little League softball sporting events, and coach local youth. Instead of pursuing Harvard in the fall, he will continue his passion for football at East Texas Baptist University. He plans to take graduate courses at Harvard starting in 2021. Please welcome the valedictorian of the class of 2017, Mr. Reagan Wilkins.
What's up, my dudes? Y'all weren't expecting this freshman year, huh? Okay. Before I start the class of 2017 valedictorian speech, I'd like to give a special shout out to Jermaine Raguiza and Sandra Ruiz, who had to be in my speech and threatened me if I didn't say anything. Ryan, Rug, please don't hurt me. All jokes aside, I couldn't have gotten here without the help of the scholarly love from my teachers, the protective advice of my coaches, the fortification of my football brothers, I love you guys, and the endearment of my sisters in the classroom. Without further ado, I will now commence an expression of who I am and where I come from. Actor Tyrese Gibson once said, "You can often tell where your life and career will go based on the 5 people you spend the most time with." This mindset has impacted me deeply, as the people around me are the reason that I am who I am, and the people around you are the reason that each one of you are who you are. With some exceptions, the majority of the time, we choose who we associate ourselves with, and this can ultimately be our biggest advantage or our biggest downfall. Success isn't a given in this world, and the type of people who we connect with on a daily basis will either help or hinder us as we try to achieve what we want out of this journey we call living. Along my expedition so far, I've encountered several types of people that I'd like to encourage you to find on your own journey towards success. First, find a friend to accompany you. As simple as it sounds, it may be harder than you first expect, and the crowd that comes forth may be one that surprises you. While many extraordinary figures in my life, I found 4 amazing people to embody this role in my life so far, each one possessing a quality that has contributed to my success to this point. A friend that is as brutally honest and truthful as Benny Montoya. Benny Montoya's dad makes the best crawfish. We're as pure and loving as Genesis De Leon, who is worth the world. Both of whom would do anything to ensure my or anybody else's happiness, and at the same time give them the advice they need to hear, no matter the situation. A friend who is a free spirit, or someone who keeps stress at the back burner of everyday life. Someone like J. Flo Keefe, who is as unpredictable as a scruffy farm dog. I love him for it. On the other hand, find someone who will rein you in when you're thinking and making unwise decisions. Someone like Danny Boyles, who is my first friend in Princeton, and has always embraced the opportunity to check me when I'm in the wrong. From times we would skip out on parties to play Xbox, or run from trouble behind old barns. Any person would be blessed to find a friend like him. I encourage you to find a friend like the 4 I mentioned, because these are the people that change lives. Secondly, find a mentor to guide you. I've been blessed with numerous teachers during my time in several schools, but none have been more influential than the inspiring Megan Ware, the playful Jean Ann Collins, and the ironclad Rachel Olsen. These three motherly figures have instilled a passion for learning in me that has no boundaries. Along with these women, coaches like Cheeseburger Chandler, Coach Ackman, and Brian Thompson have helped me follow my passion of playing the sport I love. Additionally, I wish for you to gain a comforting environment, such as my God family of Russell, Sam, Beckham, and Kinsler Boker, whom I love dearly. These are the people that change lives. Furthermore, find someone who will strengthen you. Honor my loving grandparents, Francis Bilsma, Georgette and Ray Coker, whom despite constant issues with diabetes, walking at 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. jobs, still found ways to come to every one of my games, encourage me on both an athletic and academic level. Housing me and my family for many years of my life was difficult. Walking up 3 flights of apartment stairs daily to get to your work, despite your knee troubles, is excruciating. I promise that one day I'll move you out of that apartment and make sure you never have to experience the pain of sacrifice again. These are the people that change lives. In the same way, find someone who loves you. This world is slowly showing us just how valuable love really is. And it's becoming more and more critical to experience the embrace of another person in order to feel that love in yourself. While most misidentify the feeling of appreciation from actual love, I'm lucky to say that I've experienced true love from my sister, Gracie Wilkins, and my mother, Casey Wilkins, both of whom have encouraged me to pursue any goals that I've set for myself and take them on as if they were their own. Even though y'all ruined every sporting event with your constant talking and uninformed opinions on certain players, I still love y'all. These are the type of people that change lives. Finally, find someone you aspire to be like. While everyone might have different role models they admire, there's no one I look up to more than my father, Lee Wilkins. The definition of passion and determination lives in this man, and every day I look up to him for it. Not only for consistently moving jobs to gain his dream role of becoming a head football coach, or becoming a firefighter to get my family out of East Dallas, or even treating my mother like the queen that she is, but for his dependability, his truthfulness, and passionate attitude that he bestowed upon me from an early age. Despite his tough demeanor and hard tactics on myself, such as the numerous times in practice that he shattered my eardrums when I wouldn't come hard off the edge for a sack, or times at home when he would almost break my PlayStation controllers because I would beat him in Madden. There's nobody I'd rather have in my life than him. If any of us could be a quarter of the man, the father, the person that Lee Wilkins is, we'd all be blessed. These are the people that change lives. The great Jim Valvano once said that in order to have a complete life, you must laugh daily, think daily, and have your emotions move to tears, whether that be happiness or sadness, every single day. If that stands true, not only will my career go far, but I am surrounded by people who not only inspire me, but live complete lives themselves. I encourage you to find a cast of characters that propel you to success, because if you aren't living for the people around you, then what are you living for? Finally, in order to complete the daily moves of Mr. Valvano, as I've already expressed humor and emotion, I wish to leave you in thought through a quote by Kendrick Lamar. The caterpillar is a prisoner to the world that conceived it. Its only job is to eat or consume everything around it in order to protect itself from this mad world. While consuming its environment, the caterpillar begins to notice ways to survive. One thing it notices is how much the world shuns him, but praises the butterfly. The butterfly represents the talent, the thoughtfulness, and the beauty within the caterpillar. By having a harsh outlook on life, the caterpillar sees the butterfly as weak and figures out a way to recreate it to its own benefits. Already surrounded by this mad world, the caterpillar goes to work on a cocoon which institutionalizes him. He can no longer see past his own thoughts. He's trapped. When trapped inside these walls, certain ideas start to take root, such as going home and bringing back new concepts to this mad city. The result? Wings begin to emerge, breaking the cycle of feeling stagnant. Finally freed, the butterfly sheds light on situations that the caterpillar never considered, ending the eternal struggle. Although the butterfly and caterpillar are completely different, they are one and the same. I pray you never let limits hold you back from who you are and where you come from. Thank you, class of 2017, and God bless you all. More love.
I would like to, before I certify our graduates tonight that they've met their requirements for graduation, I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank a couple of groups, even though they have been mentioned before. First of all, our school board. I assure you that these people make every decision based on what they believe is best for our students. Back a few years ago when finances got tough and things were shutting down, they were the ones with the vision to start our career and tech programs, to push our dual credit to the point of associate's degrees. We're always challenged by them to come up with what is the next great thing, and we appreciate their thought and their service for your students. I'd like to thank our faculty and staff too. You know, even though we continue to grow, many of these kids have been here the entire time. If you were a student and you have been here since kindergarten, would you please stand up? Thank you. You can see that our teachers from kindergarten up have had a great influence on them. Thank you, students. You may be seated. I'd also like to thank our parents, grandparents, and guardians. You've constantly supported the school in the things that we try to do. We just appreciate the opportunity to partner with you in somehow making a small contribution to the lives of your students. And I know as you look back, you can remember the many good times and possibly even a few bad times that have led us here to today. But please take every experience that you've had and use it in your future lives. But most of all, our thanks is to you, the senior class of 2017. Your leadership through the school, your participation in academic and extracurricular activities. If you use the same tenacity that you've used here, we know that you will all be successful in life. So today is that day that you will look back at your past accomplishments, but all the time imagining all your future endeavors. But in the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. And we know that all of you have within you greatness. Mr. Lovelay has certified that these students have met the requirements for high school graduation and should be therefore afforded all of the rights and privileges associated with such. I would like to present to you the senior class of 2017.
Alex Elizabeth Adams. Ashley Renee Adams. James Riley Alleman. Nivea Almendares. Samantha Chloe Alvarado. Alyssa Paola Avena. McKaylee Nadine Avery. Nicholas Robert Baker. Anthony Daniel Balderas. Karen Barboza. Matthew Thomas Barch. Richard Andrew Barnhart, Jr. Terrence Owen Bartholomew. Antonio Bautista. Cecilia Bautista. Gabriella Lane Baxter. Brandon Oliver Beatty. Eric Aiden Becerra. Jordan Taylor Benavides. Michael Drake Bashirs. Kaylin Nicole Bentoncourt. Melissa Nicole Bewley. Terrence Jalen Bible. Anthony Neil Beidler. Morgan Joanne Biggs. Serena Ray Bingman. Alyssa Soila Biscaro. Tyler Reese Black. Daniel Patrick Boyles. Ashton Lee Branham. Kai Michael Brinkerhoff. Dakota Wayne Brunson. Madison Page Bryant. Dusty James Burris. Callie Monroe Burton. Caleb Taylor Calverley. Emily Renee Carlisle. Dakota Cheyenne Carmichael. Lyric Aniston Carter. Craig Allen Cothran. Alejandra Lynn Sadillo. Israel Cervantes. Henyo Lee Cervantes. Gemma Riley Chapman.
Yeah, Gemma!
Arlene Chavera. David Chavera Valles. Justin Alexander Childress. Billy Hannah Nicole Clark. Shelby Nicole Cook. Tiffany Mae Cotton. Leslie Danielle Curry. Sean Ray Darland. Genesis Adriana De Leon. Garrett Michael Deering. Tanner Lynn Carol Deering. Angeles Guadalupe de la Garza. Katrina Heaven Diptovich. Carla Liseth Diaz Morales. Brittany Diaz Ochoa. Ivan Alexis Diaz Rodriguez. Cody Lee Dixon. Lauren Rochelle Dixon. Kaylee Ellen Dotson. Brittany K. Edwards. Gary Ernest. Celeste Espinoza. Destiny Renee Estrada. Kirsten Camille Fenton. Levi Aaron Fisher. Stephen Todd Ford. Ashley Danielle Gadlin. Adriana Elise Gallardo. Jennifer Lee Garcia. Rocky Dylan Garcia III. McKenna Ryan Gardner. Taylor Nicole Garvin. Carlos Hendrick Garza Menchaca. Mark Allen Gidney. Brooklyn Aseneth Gilbert. Skyla Faith Gillum. Douglas Warren Glover. Raul Gomez Hernandez. Asia Monique Goodman. Kayla Elaine Green. Jose Reyes Grimaldo. Rachel Marie Grimaldo. Michael Caleb Grimes. Magdalena Torres Guapo. Karena Gutierrez. Alyssa Ann Hardy. Brendan David Harris. Tyler Morrell Harrison. Hannah Grace Henderson. Harley D. Henderson. Haley Pearl Hendricks. Oscar Uriel Hernandez. Sergio Hernandez Araiza. Carla Janeth Hernandez Mejia. Edith Hernandez Solis. Carlia Charnel Hogan. Taylor Lynn Hooks. Natalie Renee Hooper. David Glenn Hostetler. Hudson Bennett James. Austin D. Jenkins. Austin James Johnson. Samaj Sincere Johnson. Emily Rose Jondren. Deshaun Montrell Jones. Jacob Warner Jones. JC Lynn Keefe. Jace Scott Keefe. Taylor Nicole Kennedy. Graduating with both a diploma from Princeton High School and associate's degree from Collin College, Yash Saeed Khalik. Brianna Claire Lacey. Anastasia Lee Lawhorn. Elizabeth Nicole Lawrence. JC Anne Marie Lawrence. Candace Lynn Leach. Keelan Reed Lechner. Austin Ryan Letnin. Samuel Lerma Ontiveros. Kaylee June Little. Tristan Montanay Lloyd. Madison Nicole Lobin. Daniel Contreras Lopez. Destiny Marie Lopez. John Moises Lopez. Leslie Lisette Lopez. Abigail Catherine Lozano. Courtney Nicole Lund. Colton Brian Luton. Mariah Robin Mack. Kirsten Lynn Marchand. Abraham Marquez. Nicholas Charles Bradford Martin. Ryan Michael Massey. Joshua Lee McClure. Elise Nicole Irene McGee. Hannah Noel McHorter. Miguel Eduardo Medina. Manuel Andres Mendoza. Graduating with not only a Princeton High School diploma, but also her associate's degree from Collin College, Kayla Diane Milam. Stephen Molina. Salvador Molina. Mark Anthony Montopeque. Benito Montoya. James Patrick Moore. Jennifer Leanne Morales. Juana Danielle Morales. Paulina Morales Contreras. Natalie Nicole Munguia. Montserrat Murillo Cortez. Diana Najera. Raymond Garcia Najera. J. Matthew Francisco Obera. Jesus Fernando Olivas Escandan. Yarisandra Orozco Pineda. Jorge Guadalupe Pacheco Tarango. Melanie Palafox. Hunter Ray Peacher. Stephanie Rita Peña. Connie Perales. Elizabeth Perez. Austin Jacob File. Dylan Ryan File. Ginger Veronica Conyers Fennel. Jara Ryan Pierce. Leaf Corbin Pickerainen. Braden Lee Ponce. Brianna Nicole Powell. Nicole Aria Pajol. Ashley Amalia Quesada. Faith Renee Rainey. John Michael Ray. Kristen Lee Robertson. Brandon Resendez Rocha. Juan Francisco Rocha. Danielle Nicole Rodriguez. Eunice Rodriguez. Esmeralda Guadalupe Rodriguez Ferretis. Michael Joseph Rotes. Samuel Edwin Rogers. Haley Joanne Romero. Jonathan Alexander Rueda. Jermaine Christian Ruguiza. Juan Pablo Ruiz Barboza. Maria Luisa Ruiz Barboza. Sandra Ruiz Hernandez. Brandon Joel Russell.
Let's go, Brandon!
Carlos Daniel Salisis. Tony Albert Salazar. Mariah Lynn Sanchez. Amadis G. Savage. Kayla Gay Sagleski. Alicia Segura. Irene Segura. Alicia Brianna Seymour. Cody Austin Sims.
Let's go, Cody!
Frances Elaine Smith. Nicolette Jaden Snyder. Talalik Geronimo Solis. Kelvin Ruiz Solorzano. Drake Stephen Stanton. Sarah Jo Strawn. Monica Nicole Summers. Dylan Hunter Templeman. Dejiana Janae Tisby. Bradley Honorio Torres. Vivica Isis Rose Torres. Jennifer Torres Vasquez. Jacob Alexander Tovar. Eric Giovanni Tristan. Ricardo Uola. Owen Alfredo Valdez. Oscar Salinas Valdivia. Dalton Daniel Valco. Daniela Martinez Valladares. Gustavo Adolfo Vargas. Julio Aiden Vasquez Cuellar. Shay Deanne Ville. Brittany Lynn Velasquez. Avery Joseph Lewis Washington. Denise Lauren Watson. Estrella Nasia Wayman. Reagan Garrett Wilkins. Adonis Jelani Williams. Justin James Williams. Dawson Gordon Wilson. Caitlin Michelle Wilson. Zeta McKaylin Elizabeth Wilson. Kayla Brianne Womack. Sarah Caitlin Wood. Seth Dwight Wood. Ellis Peyton Woodruff. Andrew Marshall Worrell. Merlene Yosari Zamora. Arely Zapata.
And now for our benediction.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Israel Cervantes. Everyone, please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your hats. Let's bow our heads. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done. We want to acknowledge your sovereignty tonight as we know and understand that you are always in control. I ask that you bless all of us graduates with your wisdom. Aid us in the journey we will embark upon exiting the building, that the friendships we developed in these halls become lifetime friendships, and that the lessons we've learned in this high school help us better ourselves as your people. I ask that you give us faith when our strength is lacking, give us hope when the future does not seem bright, and give us love for those around us. And Father, always remind us that the greatest of these is love. Y que el Dios de paz nos capacite en todo lo bueno para hacer su voluntad, y que por medio de nuestro Salvador, Dios cumpla en nosotros todo lo que le agrada. A Él sea la gloria por los siglos de los siglos. Amén. Now, please remain standing for the school song played by the Princeton High School Band.
Winning the way to faith.
We're going to try that again, I think. Grab your hats real quick. All right, here we go. I am honored to introduce to you the graduating class of 2017 from Princeton High School. There you go.